Hey y'all, it's Renee from 9B Florida Panhandle, and I am so excited for today's video. And you're gonna see why too. All right, y'all. So today is the day that I got my David Austin pre-order. This was my Christmas gift. I ordered this back, I think September 8th was my day, and they were still sold out of Edith Hamilton, just saying. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is in my box today. Look at this beauty. Oh my goodness. So this is how they were packaged. It looks like 3 are turned one way and 3 are turned the other way. Look at that stem. Oh my gosh. Look at those roots. Yes, we are ready. Look at the shoots on these. Oh my gosh, guys. This is so exciting. All right, let's go ahead and unpack these. All right, so first we gotta put on some gloves here. I learned this the hard way from the last time I got a David Austin order. Oh, they've even included here my order. Yep, has all 6 of the ones that I ordered on the listing, package invoice. They have included a little planting guide, so we'll definitely be opening that up. And then, let's see what we got. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Some of these are a little hard to get out, my friends. Oh, okay, here's the first one. All right, so this is going to be Elizabeth. So this one was the one that was kind of new this year, and they were selling this one at a bare root price of $40. So look at those roots. Oh my gosh. And then look at that. Okay, so we got one down. We're ready to look at some more. Very thorny indeed. So this one is going to be the Country Parson. I love the shape on that. That looks great. Again, awesome roots. That looks beautiful. Okay, number 2. Woo. All right, this is going to be Heritage. I think this was the one that was sold out right now on their store. And then look at that, beautiful. Got some shoots already starting. And then look at the roots on these. Oh my gosh, they're huge. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my goodness. This one's gonna need a big hole. So this one is Golden Celebration. Can y'all see that? Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, what a beautiful shrub rose cutting up at the very top too. This is huge. I'm just saying, for roots, ooh, on roses, beautiful. Here goes a Desmond. This is the Desdemona. Look at that. Nice shaping on the top here. Got a lot of new shoots on that one too. See if you can see that. Beautiful. Whoa, this one still has some dirt in it. So this is my last one. And so it is for sure going to be the Princess Alexandra of Kent. Look at the cane on these. Oh my gosh, look how thick that is. That's thick, my friends. That is phenomenal. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I swear, I have chill bumps. I'm not lying. This is going to be spectacular. The pink ones are going in the backyard, and the yellow, orange, and golden ones are going to be going in the front yard. So this baby's going back here for me to see. Oof, these are beauts. Oh my gosh. Really, they all have really nice cane sizes on them, greater than a pencil. I couldn't be more thrilled. Oh my gosh. Okay, so next step. So these babies are not going in the ground today. They will be going on the ground tomorrow. That's because I'm going to soak them overnight in water and then plant them tomorrow morning. So let's go ahead and get them in some water. Woohoo! All right, so they're going to stay in there overnight, and then tomorrow I can plant them. I've been waiting a long time for this day. Just waiting on that last order that I placed for Garden Roses LLC to arrive. And those have 5 that are coming. And those are ones that I couldn't find on David Austin. They're now out of patent, a number of reasons why. And also their own root, which for rose lovers, you know what that means. A lot of the times that means it's going to be a healthier plant and live longer. They are going to be a little bit smaller, I already know that, but they were 20 bucks each. I don't know if they're still $20 because I placed my pre-order a few months ago. But I can't wait to do that unboxing for you when they arrive. Hopefully that'll be soon, since it is feeling very much like spring in Florida right now. All right, so what I'm gonna do to kind of wrap up this video is I'm gonna go through the guide that they sent me with my order. And then tomorrow, or the next video that I post, will be me planting them. Woohoo! So pretty. Okay, so here it says when to plant. Bare roots can be planted from January to May, zone dependent. 2-quart potted roses can be planted all year round. So where to plant? So we're looking for at least 4 hours of sunlight a day. However, some afternoon shade can be helpful. All right, so make sure you've got enough space. So you want to avoid planting it too close to trees and hedges. And here we go. So step 1, rehydrate in a bucket of water for a minimum of 2 hours prior to planting. So ours is definitely hydrating right now. Step 2, dig over the soil thoroughly using a garden fork and remove any weeds or large stones. We've already prepped our rose holes because my husband helped me do that when I had sprained my knee. And then step 3, make sure it's big enough, at least 16 inches wide by 16 deep for bare root roses, and the 8 inch by 8 inch for the 2-quart potted roses. All right, so step 4, break up the soil, mix in compost and soil improver or well-rotted manure. So I'm also going to be adding in my Biotone starter fertilizer. So when planting roses, they suggest feeding the rose at this point by evenly sprinkling a granular rose feed. Boy, we're right in sync here, David. We got this. Step 6, position the rose in the center of the hole, and the stem should sit, and this is important for roses, 2 inches below the top of the hole. So you want to get that crown down into it. And my rose mix is so, and really all my dirt mix is so loamy, it's gonna settle too. So I've got to really make sure I be careful for that. Step 7, mix a further 2 spadefuls of compost or soil improver or manure, and then backfill around the roots. Lightly firm the soil by pressing with your foot to ensure the rose is secure. And when you water, I water and then you can step into it, and that really makes sure that those air pockets are filled in. All right, so I love this. Year 1, year 2, year 3, and they have this cool QR code, so if you want to learn more about it, you can. I'm probably going to be planting the ones in the front yard a little too close together, but you know, roses are so forgiving. I can always dig it up and move 1 or 2 in years to come. So they say they recommend using granular rose food twice a year. I find in the South, I hit them with like rose liquid feed or some other flower booster feed, liquid form, like every 2 weeks or so, and they seem to perform best that way. But I'll still fertilize them with a granular probably twice a year. Deadheading. So they say remove any finished blooms. I say if you've got blooms, why not cut them and put them in a vase? You know, you've got an automatic deadheading there. But sometimes I do leave some on for the pollinators. And plus, I just love to walk out because there's nothing like warm sun scented roses. It really brings out the scent in them. It says after a flush of flowers, remove the finished flower heads by cutting the stem just above the first leaf with 5 leaflets, creating a rounded shape as you go. So when you clip them there, it encourages branching, and then you'll get more flowers. Make sure you mulch after the first feed, adding the 3-inch layer of your chosen mulch. So they recommend hardwood chips, pine needles, shredded or chip bark as mulch as material. All right, and then pruning your rose before and after. So we've already talked about pruning because I pruned some of them back in January, which is what you're supposed to do in my zone. But you can research them to find out more information. So they have rose care by region. So I am definitely in the southeast in Florida. And then I can just skip over, but you can see here they have specific directions for when you're supposed to do this. So January, spring pruning, February 1st, feed and mulch as the growth starts. So I'll be doing that when I put them in tomorrow. March and April, spray when a canopy of fresh green leaves has appeared. So to me, when they talk about spraying, maybe as a disease preventative, I have found that I have also used a rose feed, and it controls insects and diseases, so like black spot, and so I'll throw that in whenever I see that there's a problem possibly popping up. May 2nd feed, July 3rd feed, so they are recommending more feed 6 to 8 weeks after the 2nd feed. August, summer pruning. They're definitely in the middle of summer, resting. They have gone dormant. But I did find that some of my roses in pots were still performing well, but the ones in the ground not so much. September, 4th feed, so 6 to 8 weeks after the 3rd feed, and then spray before the fall flush of flowers. And then December, let your roses go into dormancy for the winter. So in December, you probably watched me in January do the pruning and everything. So that kind of gives them a chance to rest. Otherwise, where I live, they would be blooming all year round. And then they have additional information. So they even have a live chat. I've called them before and they were very helpful. Whenever I have personally emailed them, they responded back very fast to me. I know on my Facebook groups that there has been some real discussion on the quality of the US store at David Austin. And some people have said that the UK store is much better. That has not been my experience. I've ordered, this is my 2nd order now from them, and I'll be honest with you, I'm already thinking about a 3rd order. When am I going to be placing another one for them? I can't say enough great things about this company. I believe they are shipping out of Texas, which gives me a great amount of surety that they're going to do okay in my Florida Panhandle region, because we're very comparable. I do know too that people who have bought roses from them and discovered a problem, they have refunded, they've sent rose. I've known trees, the standards that have died a year after they had them planted. No problem. We're sending you out 10 more to replace the 10 that died. Of course, to me, I would be like, well, those 10 died. Maybe there's a problem on my end. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to plant that particular rose again, but no questions asked. They have a let me just say that one more time, a 5-year guarantee. 5 years. You tell me another nursery that has a 5-year guarantee. Waiting. Yeah. If you know of one, please put a comment down below. I would love to know who they are, so I will order plants from them. I know some of my YouTuber people that I love to just watch, they don't like ordering because it feels like, oh, you know, that you've put your money out there but you didn't get anything. I feel like it's worth the wait for David Austin. I have a couple other ones that I have placed on pre-order. I have a Growers Exchange one. So it's heliotrope. You cannot find heliotrope anywhere. And I also know that some of my other YouTube friends have a hard time finding it, period. So I have 4 of those on pre-order coming. I'll do an unboxing video when those arrive and I'll let you know how they are. Because it is a little bit of a gamble ordering. You know, a lot of the time it works out great. People try. And then, you know, sometimes, you know, things don't work out so good. And that's when PayPal is your friend. Just a few of the online places that I have used and just adore is, I really like Mr. Maple. They're great. Maple Stone Ornamentals. Yeah, I would definitely give them a try. Because I'm on the East Coast, I only order maple trees from the East. Sellers, you know, Central and East. Do not order, if you're where I am, someone from Oregon, because it's just too long of a transit for a plant and all sorts of things can go wrong. So wherever you are, order as local as you can or go to your local nursery. I always find really big, nice specimens for a great price. One of my favorites is Pensacola Seed and Garden. totally adore them. But there are others. Werner's great. Geez, there's just a whole lot of them. Look around, call around, make a field trip. Maybe next time I'm in one of those garden centers, I'll be doing a field trip video for us to see. But buy local when you can, and when you can't, look for good reviews on whatever social media you happen to frequent. Anyway, can't wait to do that next video. I'm already thinking about it. I hope you're able to go out, make something beautiful in your world. And until the next one, bye y'all.